Hey everyone, in this Madden 24 how to sell players Ultimate Team video, I want to show you exactly that. So we're inside Ultimate Team and I want to show you where we go. So you can pick my items with your left stick down the bottom there, or my team on the top bar, either one. So if you go into my items though, this is the most sensible area to go in my opinion. You will get access to all of the items that you own. Now, you can't sell everything. So even though I've got 94 items, most of these are what we call untradeable in Madden 24 because most of them are starting items or ones that were given as I opened certain packs. For doing certain objectives, and they are largely untradeable. So if we have a little look through some of these, we will see that some of these can't be traded at all. And I can't sell them. So if we have a little look, for example, at Reed Blankenship, good player. So let's have a little look and select a view. This player I can auction, so that's happy days. So if I wanted to sell Reed, I could. Now he was a player that I actually purchased on the auction house, and that's why I can sell him. So let's have a little look at another one. I don't think I bought this guy, but I could auction him, so that's cool. So sod story is I'm going to fail to find one that I can't auction, but I just want to show you the difference. Let's try this guy, Derrick Henry. There you go. Not auctionable. So I can't do much with him, can't sell him, can't get anything for him. So it is just like a player that I can use, preseason player, 72 rated player, but not one that I can use. You can see the source was a pack opening, so not sellable. So that's the first thing, is if that is not there, tough, you cannot sell it. Okay. So if you then want to sell a player, just pick one that you want to sell. Be careful of anything that says line up on it, because that's a good player that you're currently using. But if you really don't care, so for example, I just purchased this for another video, AJ Klein. It's a good player. He's actually in my lineup. But let's view him and see where we acquired him. You can see source, auction, acquired today. Yeah, a good little player. I could use him in sets to trade him in for another player, but we're interested in selling. So two options. Quick sell, I could sell him for 28 training. So quick sell will give you UT points, you see up the top there, that you can use to buy certain packs. But if you actually want to use it, get coins for him, you want to be using the auction option. So the auction option's quite nice. It shows you the recent sales. So 15 minutes ago, I bought him for $9.50. That's what that one is. 2 hours ago, somebody sold this player for $2,000, $2,000, $2,300. Lowest buy at now price, 0. Historical medium price, 2,775. Now I can set an auction duration. 1, 8, or 12 hours, and this is how one day, that's the maximum. So that's how long it'll go for. If you're interested in an auction, depending on the time of day, you may want it to list, to expire within an hour, for example, if it's a prime point of the day. So let's say it's 6 p.m. on a weeknight. That would be a good time to set the duration of the auction at an hour if you're interested to see who will give the best price for him. Now, what I suggest you do most of the time is set your auction value close to whatever the median price is. So in my case, I'm going to say, look, I want to make a bit more money than I purchased him for. So I'm going to try and get close to that median, that 2,000. You see, we've got the 2,000 there. So we're going to go 1950 starting price and 2,050 here. If you want to do a manual price, you can come here and set that manually. So I'll show you the button I press for that in a minute. There we go, because I want a clean 2,000. So the way I did that, down the bottom left-hand side, X to enter manual price. That'd be square on the PlayStation. So I've got the starting price here, 1850. Again, I could X there, but I'm going to say 1950 starting price, buy it now price here. What this effectively is saying is I'm not interested in an auction. If you want to wait for an hour to expire, you'll get it at 1950. But I'm hoping someone will buy them now at 2,000. So I've got the buy it now on. I can turn that off if I want, if I just want to do an auction, but I want to do the buy it now as well. The other thing to bear in mind, if you're interested in flipping players, so you're buying players to sell them as well, note this. It says that this auction will be charged a 10% transaction fee when completed. So if I purchased him for 2,000, I sold him for 2,000, I would actually lose 200 coins, because 10% of 2,000 is, it's 200, isn't it? So, but in this case, because I bought him for 950, I stand to make a decent profit on this one. So we will post. Do I want to post this item and a buyout price of 250? That's actually overridden what I said, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Post to the auction house, and then my player is up for sale. So now we can see in auction, but if I want to see a bit more detail about that, I can come back out of here So if I had lots of players listed, for example, you can see what's going on. So I'm back on the root menu here, and then right button or R1 on the top bar to go over to Marketplace. And then here, go to Auctions Hub. And then here you can see a little overview of what's going on with your player auctions. So if you've listed lots of them. There's one cool thing about this as opposed to FIFA 23. So this is the soccer game that I also play. And that's when you're looking at these, if you want to cancel the bids or the auction, as long as there's been no bids on it, you can do. So if you think, actually, I made that a bit too high, you've got the option to cancel the auction here. So I'll do that just to show you. But if I left it running, it's going to be up listed for 57 minutes, and if somebody buys it through that point, I would get the 2,050 less the 10% commission. So I'll cancel the auction here just so we get the player back. Do I want to remove this item from the auction house? And you will see now that I've recalled that player back, he's not going to be sold. But there you go, that's how to sell players in Madden 24. I hope that was useful to you. If it was, give us a thumbs up, please. That's much appreciated. Any comments welcome. I'll see you again in another video. If you want more help with Madden 24, have a little look at the playlist that I'll put at the end of this video, and you'll find all sorts of tutorials in there in coming days/weeks. So if you want to be kept up to date with the latest and greatest, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much.